I'm supersized today.
And I'm not, but cheers.
I am supersized.
we are. Hello, everyone.
Good morning,
Good morning,
afternoon,
afternoon.
hello.
Welcome to the Sunday Sit.
Welcome to the Sunday Sit.
Mm.
This is the first Sunday check-in Sunday Sit.
First Sunday of the month?
First Sunday of the month, that's right, and we're going to call it First Sunday. So we know that on the first Sunday of the month, we will be here live doing a check-in, which is not just us checking in with you, but really, because this is not about us, this is about you. This is about you checking in with you. And so we come and meet ourselves every week. We will still be posting every week at noon. There will be a meditation, a Sunday sit will be posted every Sunday at noon. And each week of the month will have a theme. And the first Sunday, as I said, we will be live with you. Hello, Adi Sundri.
Hello.
We'll be live with you, and we'll be checking in, not only checking in with you, but really you checking in with you. Because here's the thing, it's so easy for time to pass us by. It's a year since we lost our four-legged friend, Shatsi. I haven't said that out loud online. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see who.
I'm not signing in,
I can't see.
so I can't see the messages on my.
Why can't, you don't need to be signed in. You just.
It just told me I needed to be. I just tried to type, hello, everyone.
You can't respond to everyone, I don't think, but you can see the comments. So just go back.
I can't see either.
Can't
You see. You can't go back.
So anyway, the first Sunday sit to check in with yourself. I'm going to run and get my glasses because you can't see me. I'm mic'd.
Yes, she's mine.
It's a calamity day. Oh my gosh.
Can't hear you because you pulled it out of the phone. Put it back in the phone, please. Thank you.
When the shit hits the fan,
Ah,
life
there
gets
we are.
real.
It's just that kind of morning or afternoon, but it's gonna be all right.
It's about evening time for me actually. I've been up since 3:15.
Gosh, I entertain you. So hello. I'm trying to sign into.
Okay. Now we can say hello. Let's see if I can find it on his phone and see who has said hello to us. Debbie Lynn! What's up, lady? See, I've found the comments. He's still looking. See? Right there, live chat.
Ah, there you go. Ah, thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna close this one because it's not working.
Oh, your puppy chews your. Oh my gosh. Where are we? We are in our house at our friends where we first landed in Orange. They are away, so we just moved in last week. And we're here for a month or two.
Yes.
It's very lovely.
So now
We're
I can see the
very blessed to
comments.
be here. And actually, maybe I can lift you up.
And see the atrium?
You see, I built a labyrinth in the atrium.
Oh, you
So
can
it's
see.
my-
Yes, you can see it very clearly. You
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah. So I get to walk that
So
out
come
of,
walk the labyrinth.
out of the door. I built that last weekend when we moved in. It's my second time of doing it here. And I was at the beach this morning at 4:30. I arrived there. I've just got back. Somebody said he was up at 4:45 and I was already gone.
So I said, I might as well get up.
And I keep talking about the labyrinth, and I realise it and recognise that, you know, it's really, we don't know a lot about it. I didn't know a lot about it before it started working with me, and it's worked with me for 2.5 years now. So it's ready to be shared, and lots and lots of lessons. So there will be stuff coming up about that, and given that, I do need time to be able to do these things, and so we will be starting a new series of Sunday Sit. It will still be at noon on Sundays. I was saying this at the beginning. But now we will be doing first Sunday check-in. That's a check-in with yourself, like we'll be checking in with you. And then we'll have different themes for the following weeks, and there'll be a meditation posted at noon. We'll be live on the first Sunday. So the first Sunday, the two of us will be live with you. And then the subsequent Sundays, there will be a Sunday Sit at noon. It will be pre-recorded. And whilst we get the community house, virtual house kitted out, we've got all kinds of things, from the listening room to the Zen Den, to the journal in, to the habit shack. Those of you who are already in Get Your Happy Back, we have not forgotten about you. Don't you worry. Get Your Happy Back will be reincarnated and incorporated into the new platform, which is super exciting because it's away from social media. So there's no Facebook group that you have to visit, and everything you can do is going to be in the same place. So, and you're going to be able to talk to one another, and we're going to be able to go live together, do all kinds of stuff. So it's super exciting, but it does take time, and we are working full time. And you know, for us, the shit's hitting the fan this week. It's been a real week, hasn't it? Has it been a real week?
It's been a real week.
How's your week?
Not that the others
are
not real, but
ours has been pretty real.
It's been real, real.
We found out our car has a $2,200 fix. But in spite of what people think, that is better than buying a new car.
Yeah, it's not $22,000.
It's not $22,000.
Not $42,000.
It's
22.
And then we also, like at work, I've just been told that they're going to furlough us. I've never happened that in my life. Like, what?
What is that?
Send me home and not pay me for 2 weeks,
yeah.
and him too. So we've got that coming up in August and September. There's a lot of stuff. And I talk about finding space and pockets of peace, and this is why we need to do it, because it's not about knowing how to enjoy life and everything is going well, because we're pretty good at that. But it's actually more about when the shit hits the fan, when life gets super, super real, where do we go? How do we handle ourselves? What do we do? Right? How do we get through that part that allows us to have a little bit of space, a little bit of perspective, a little bit of breathing room, you know, through that like initial real kind of the ground being taken from under you kind of feeling.
And that's what we're looking for, aren't we? That breathing room.
Yeah, that just that space, that piece of being able to not be taken away by it, you know.
Indeed.
Yeah. And that's what our this part of our practice can help us with. Can help us just get into a practice of anchoring ourselves when we need to, you know, just like a boat needs to, like knowing when to drop anchor. What are you doing? That looks very strange. I have what to say.
I'm sitting here and
I'm like, excuse me.
My legs started to slowly cramp.
Excuse me, we are on television here. We can see that, you know. You're not under the desk.
Oh my God, it hurts. I was trying to give it a quick rub, but it doesn't look good on camera. Oh, jeez.
You do you. Oh my goodness. Do you remember when it wasn't on camera? Like, I think we should, you know, go back there.
I just sit there quietly and I felt it going.
I wonder, I saw you like going, oh, I don't have a clock, do I?
No, but we'll get you one. I'll give you a clock.
Oh, sweet. It's all okay. Debbie's like, seriously, so much. What are you doing?
Seriously?
Seriously, we are on telly, effectively. And it doesn't happen overnight, as you know, feeling like this. It doesn't mean that everything feels okay, because I did a recording. I'll release it, but I cried myself to sleep on Thursday night. Well, and then I said I didn't actually cry myself to sleep because I couldn't lay down because I couldn't breathe while I was crying. So I must have fallen asleep because I did wake up. That's how I know I fell asleep. But then on Friday there was that like tired surrender kind of feeling. And then on Saturday we're not there, and I didn't know what to do with myself when I woke up. I didn't have a structure, and I can really wobble without a structure. He doesn't, but I do. I wobble without a structure, and also revolt against it at the same time. So it's a bit fucked up, Don't want it, but can't do without it. Whoa. It's difficult sometimes. But I did end up, like, I read for an hour, and then I worked out, and then I went for a walk for 2 miles, and I didn't want to do really, apart from the reading, I didn't want to do any of it. But I did know that on the other side of it, I would feel better. This is what we get to know. We get to know ourselves. We get to know and be honest about what we actually need to do in order to feel a little bit more. And I don't know, I feel it didn't make a difference to the thing. But while I was working out, I couldn't really think about much more than breathing, to be honest, because I'm fucking like, I'm working out and I'm working. And then when I was walking, I resisted making a call, and I resisted making a video to share, because this is what we do. That space then gets filled with something, like, oh, I need to make a call and I can catch up with, and it's lovely to do that. But sometimes, well, the thing that we've got to give up is the thing that we are able to. And you can't often give up your work commitments, and you often can't give up like a lot of your other commitments. But if you're needing to make some little space in time for you, that's where you start to carve it out. You start to give yourself, instead of catching up with people and going over in all the drama and all of that, just surrender to your thoughts and let yourself go to the cosmic sieve, which is like this big sieve that's above you when you set out. And it's got all these stones and pebbles and boulders and all kinds of things in there. It's all your thoughts. And as you walk along, it rattles and rattles, and it lets go. Let's go. And then what you're left with at the end, without you doing anything, is a lot less. I'm actually having a hot flash right now, so I'm quite panicky. Like, I feel a little bit panicky. I've got to get this microphone off. So, just amuse yourselves while I just fucking melting cashmere right now, which was fine at the beach this morning until I had to take it off, and now it's way too much, as is the hair. It's all got to go. It's got to go. Whoo, lordy! Just feeling hot. Oh my word. Oh my days.
My mic came off.
Happening live on screen. Who else? Anybody else? Who else is in the Hot Flash Club? And why do they call it Hot Flash? There's nothing flash apart from this, our flash. Whoa, there's a flash. That's what you call a hot flash. Not what's happening here. Fortunately, you see that? There's a hot flash. Woo! Yeah, that both. Woo!
This is crazy.
Oh, you see, I've got my legs out now. Debbie just had one too, you see.
Oh, you see?
I'm not alone!
Everyone's having
Debbie's
one.
not alone. We're flashing together, girl. Hot flashers, that's what we are, the Hot Flash Club. Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
It is.
It's just great.
Yeah.
It's calmed now. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, with the clothes off. Yeah, even with the clothes off. Oh, you've got to turn them off, haven't you, Debbie? I mean, you literally, yeah. Adesandra never had them.
Yeah, Adesandra never had that.
You know, Adesandra, that's that. I'm super happy for you, because it is an absolute. Like, I literally don't sleep. I've said this. I'm wet in the bed. I've got a pile of towels at the side of the bed that are just I just go like this and then throw it to the side, and then the next one. So, yeah, Deb says you're so
Deb says
lucky.
you're so lucky. Indeed.
Yeah.
And now I know how old Alessandra is.
She's a looker.
She's a looker.
I've got my Beyond Prozac in here. Want to know what's in here? This is oat milk.
There we are. Jeez.
A little close there, a little close, but.
Well, that is one of the things about this particular place is the internet is kind of in and out.
Sorry, we froze. Did you get what was in my smoothie? So this is oat milk, kefir, frozen banana, peanut butter, shot of espresso, chocolate powder.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
And,
I think that's it.
and almond milk. And almond milk.
No, oat milk, kefir,
milk.
frozen banana, peanut. No, oat milk, kefir, frozen banana, peanut butter, espresso, and chocolate.
There you have
It is my calcium. It is my probiotic. It is my. Adisandra makes her kefir at home.
Oh, nice
See?
one. Yum, Dad says.
Yeah, it's so good, I tell you. Banana, peanut butter, and coffee and chocolate. So good. And you can throw in a couple of espresso beans in there as well, and that gives a nice texture. And then you can have a coconut whippy on top.
She has, Alessandra says she has a smoothie every day.
Anyway, enough of that.
Right.
Enough of that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
No more flashing.
No more flashing. I have my privacy.
Privacy shield.
Oh, nice. Alisandra's got brains that are 10 years old.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty awesome, Alisandra. I love that. That's cool. That's my kind of jam, that is. She's ready.
I'm ready.
Alisandra's ready.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay, well, if Alisandra's ready, then that's it. Let's go, people.
Let's go, people.
I am
Get
not
this
naked
show
here,
on the road.
but I just want to. I'm going to sit like this.
All right, you sit like that.
And so today as we prepare to sit, I want to invite you to, play in this time with how you sit and how you feel. So we've been oftentimes taught very rigid about having to sit in a certain way, right? And so it can be nice when you get to kind of sit there. But how does that feel in you? Like there's a part that's where you're comfortable, and yet where do you feel your divinity? That's what I think about. Like there's a posture, there's a feeling inside where you feel in your divinity, right? And it's not about how someone else tells you to be. So just play with that as you're going along. Okay? Okay. So how's the sound? Sound good? I mean, are we good with sound?
I hope so.
As a plane goes overhead.
I think so.
Why did you say you think so? Where's your headset?
Oh,
you can't use it with that.
Yes.
Adisandra, how's the sound? We're good? Deb? Good? Anybody out there? I assume so, otherwise Adisandra would have told me.
That's right.
So,
She says she's comfy. So.
good job. So coming seated and starting to...
All good.
Oh, excellent. Starting to pull your attention away from whatever was before and whatever you have coming up. Allowing yourself to be totally present with and for yourself. Becoming present to your body, breathing itself, attuning yourself to the sounds around you that you may not have heard even a few minutes ago. The hum of the refrigerator, the call of a bird outside, the creak of a floorboard, the sounds of life all around you. As you settle into your breath, come inside your being. Sit in the world. Present to yourself. Noticing your mind, no more than that. Biding it like a small child that wanders only to get brought back and only to wander again. This is the practice, again and again, wandering off to come back, again and again. If we don't wander, there's no coming back, and without that, there's no practice. Breathing deep. Imagine that you can go inside of yourself. There's a room that holds everything that you know. You can slowly descend the stairway. It's light where you start. You take hold of the rail, and you can see the next steps. You start to go down because you're ready. You want to know what's in there because you've been wandering out there. As you're going down the steps, it's getting dimmer and dimmer, and yet feeling more sure-footed. You're ready. There's a door and a handle. And you pause. You're not sure if you're ready to turn the handle and walk through the door. On the other side is something different. Inside of you is a different possibility. You're standing in front of the door. How are you feeling? Only you know whether you're ready to take that handle and turn it and open it. And even if you open it, it is your choice to step through or to close it. your choices when you're ready. Perhaps you choose to open the door and walk through, knowing that new vistas await, new challenges are in place. And possibilities always there. Take a minute or two walking around or standing at the door. Notice where you feel any sensations. Start to bring your awareness to think about going back up those steps, coming back into the light of day. Take a nice breath, look around you. Feel the sensations in your body. You can move your shoulders a little. Perhaps adjust your chin. As we start to walk back up those steps, closing the door behind us if we've gone through there. Maybe you want to leave it open. Walking back up the steps, holding the rail, going from the darkness up towards the light. Descending the staircase, the same yet different. Knowing that this place is available to you anytime you decide to go down that stairway from the light into the dark. And we're going to open our eyes. Someone just got a time going, we can't stop here, it's starting, it's stopping, would you stop it, please? It's a little challenge today. So anyway, as we open our eyes, life will always be there. It's not about how well we deal with it, it's about how it's not about how well we deal with it when the times are good, but how we can roll when the times are rolling us. We can't always choose what life throws at us. There you go, ignoring outside sounds. We can't always choose what life throws at us, but we can learn to better react to it. And so that's what we're all doing here. You know, we're just trying to give our little bodies and souls a little bit of peace along the way. Because my goodness, everyone wants to try and bite a little piece out of you, you know. You're very welcome, my dear. We love you very much. And like I said, we're going to be changing it up a little. And actually on the next Sunday sit, which will be the July one, the next check-in, the next live one, we'll be doing wheel work. Not real like a wheel like a wheel. Wheel work. The wheel of wellness. And so what we want to do is we're going to go through that with you, the people who are in but Get Your Happy Back, they already know about the wheel. But we'll be doing that on Sunday check-ins on the 1st of the month so that we can really start to drill down how we're feeling, where we're feeling, and what areas we can work on that month, and recognizing that from month to month, even week to week, even minute to minute, we feel different, right? But oftentimes we don't have the space to actually work out how we do feel. And without that space, we lack our perspective. There's so much that we're in reaction time. We don't get to kind of absorb and feel. And we don't get to deal with our feelings. And that's when we get into real trouble, right? It's not about the feelings that we feel, but when we don't get to deal with them, they don't know their place. They don't have their space. Without their place and their space, our feelings, they will wreak havoc. Even in their place and space, they can be difficult little fuckers, right? But am I speaking the truth? But when they don't have their space and their place, really, truly, that's when we really are in trouble. So it's about finding that, and then we'll let you know more about the themes as we go along. So each week I'll have a theme. So next week we won't be live at noon, but we will be posting a video at noon. So you can still go live, and it will still be with us. I mean, we're live while we're recording it. You know what I mean? Like, we're not dead when we're recording it. So when you play it, it's like just like now, except I can't respond if you say something in real time. But if you do say something, I shall respond. See? Yeah. And so keep meeting yourself. And in the meantime, we're getting the house ready to the community house to open up. Like there's the Way of the Labyrinth, there's the Habit Shack, Ninja in the Kitchen, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's the open mic night. That's a fun one. So get your shit with Eddie Sundry. Deb J. So these are some of the things coming up, and we'll be kicking off with Get Unstuck and Into the Life and Body You Love. Teleclass is one of the first things we're working on. So that's what we'll be doing, and of course we'll still be doing meditating with you at noon in virtually. Yeah. All right. We love you, and of course, if you've got any questions along the way, drop them down because we will answer those as well. In the meantime, we're sending you lots and lots of love.
Yes. Jeff says yes.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. We'll see you soon. Love you very much.